ATL.GA faithful, my people. I'm D. Douglas Carter back on the scene doing my thing, and I just want to say I appreciate you and the work that you do. Man, I'm about to call it a night, and I'm like, should I do a video? Should I not do a video about the Falcons in this game against the Saints? I'll go ahead and call them the Saints because they just swept us. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put the respect on the S for them. Let me see. I don't know how long this is going to take. I got a lot to get off. So let me just start with this. Quick glimpse into, my personal. The other night I was at my sister's birthday party. We was cool. We was chilling. We was throwing some craps, some roulette, some blackjack, and doing that, and, visiting with old friends and stuff like that. And they asked me, I got my Falcons gear on, and one of the ladies, she says, how are you still a Falcons fan? And I'm just like, hey, I said, because I'm loyal. That's my squad. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't never going to change. Just like I'm loyal to my family. You know what I'm saying? Anything they need, I got them. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. Money, head busting, work, help, you know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to my team like that. I'm loyal to my state, my city, like I'm loyal to my family, like I'm loyal to God, My loyalty don't shift or waver. So I just wanted to throw that little tidbit in there that there's no fake fandom in me. There's no bandwagon in me. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we'll try to touch on the good things. Let me touch on the good things first real quick. Desmond Ritter, I thought he did really good. I think he has a lot of promise and potential. I think he's a good leader, and I think he's better than Mariota, and I think he should have been in a long time ago. Now, he played better than I thought his stat line showed. Him and Drake London had a good connection. That was nice to see, man. He was putting the ball where it needed to be. London was making good catches. Yes, London should have, grabbed that ball with two hands and got down in the middle of the field in that position in the game where he fumbled. But you can't put it all on one person. Drake London, hold your head up. You're going to be a big-time star for this team. I can feel it. And that's just the way it went. Another, Tyler Algier, man. He had a beast of a game. I mean, he was bouncing off people. He was getting at least 5 a clip, it looked like to me every time, which is why I was disappointed in Arthur Smith and his play calling with this entire game. Let's see, what else was good? I think the O-line did good. I think we did good. I don't know if we had any penalties, but I think we handled the crowd noise well. So those are the 3 good things I could say. I think Ritter did good. He had some good escapability. He got tripped up a couple times, but he was definitely ducking and dodging and trying to make plays happen. He had a couple bad throws, but nothing like we've seen in Mariota. The comparison was day and night, and that's good. Drake London had a good game. The one thing at the end hurt, but that is what it is. Algier. CP, he didn't, I don't feel like he did that much. He had a couple nice runs, got tripped up a couple times, but I thought he could have been a little bit, utilized a little bit better. So that's the good. Now we'll get to the bad. It really, I found myself, calling Arthur Smith a moron a lot of times as I was watching the game with my son, because I just don't understand his thought process. I honestly think I could do a better job as a head coach, and I think that we could have won some games. And this is coming from somebody who just played high school football and just coached at like rec level stuff. So that's irritating when you're not up there at the big times, but you could see common sense and you could feel like you could do a job better than a professional that's getting paid handsomely to do it, So the Saints come out, they drive down the field and score a touchdown. So another bad thing is, like, Darren Hall and Armstrong Like they're decent. They're NFL caliber players. They made it this far. That's good, but they're not starters, and they just get picked on. And I still felt like we were playing soft coverages. I don't know what happened to Dean Pease, but I think that hurt a lot. Like, how does one of the Saints players literally accidentally take out our defensive coordinator? That's strange. That's odd, but okay. We got to fill it in. We got to do what we got to do. Real soft coverage. Saints wide receivers running wide open down the field, getting what they want. Really no pressure. We got a couple sacks. Grady Jarrett, he tried to do his thing. Get Cmon in the backfield. Get another sack, a half a sack with Lorenzo Carter. D. Alford, he made a big play one time. I mean, the defense did okay, but bring it back to the beginning. First play. I mean, not first play, but, first drive for the Saints, rolled down the field, score a touchdown. And what do? What does Arthur Smith do when we get the ball? Is this a pride thing? Is this just try to get the nerves out of Desmond Ritter? Or do y'all think this is a stupid play call to just throw it deep on the first play? I think it's a stupid play call because it puts you off schedule. What does Arthur Smith say? And what do we say about our team? What did the quarterback say about the team? Stay on schedule, down in distance. You know what I'm saying? So when you got the fourth best running attack in the NFL on first down after the other team just drove the length of the field and scored a touchdown, you want to take a low percentage play and just throw it down the field so it's incomplete. Okay, most of the time it's going to be incomplete. That's the problem I have. So now it's 2nd and 10. Instead of just putting a drive together, getting some first downs, whether you score or not, you give your defense a break because they just were on the field the whole first drive and gave up a touchdown. So anyway, that's a mistake in my opinion. It's easy to sit here and say that because if it's a bomb and you score a touchdown, you're like, oh, what a great play. But in reality, no, not really. You run the ball with CP or Algier. You establish your strength off the rip, not do something else. And to make it even more boneheaded, I said no boneheaded stuff from Arthur Smith. I said stick to your strengths and don't try to be too cute. But he's still trying to be too cute. I don't know if it's a pride thing. I don't know if he wants to prove that he's smarter than everybody or if I have no idea. But that was a stupid play call, our first possession, our first play. So now you're 2nd and 10. I think you run it. You don't get much. Then you're forced to pass again. So I believe I'm right. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. So then it's 3 and out. So the Saints just controlled the clock, drove down the field, scored a touchdown, and what do? 3 and out, give it right back to them, and then Taysom Hill drops a dime. I think it was Richie Grant who took a horrible angle, jumped, tried to tip it, missed it, and it's a touchdown instead of playing the actual wide receiver. So if he does catch it, you make a tackle or you knock it away. I didn't like that angle, whatever. Taysom Hill still killing us. I also said we need to stop him. So 14-0. That's, a hard deficit to come back from right off the rip in the Saints Stadium. But our team don't give up, and we try to come back and do something. So Algier, he's beasting. We get a touchdown. Our defense is making some plays. And then we get a turnover. We get a fumble. Hype. Yeah, we got a turnover. What do we do off the turnover, Arthur Smith? What do we do? 3 and out off a turnover. Because of these suspect play calls, you're not sticking to your strength. When you do decide to run the ball, it's too late. You establish your identity early in the game. This is elementary stuff. Come on. Okay? I can't put the whole loss on Arthur Smith, but man, terrible game play calling that I've seen. He's still making the same mistakes. You don't run it against Washington, mistake. You know what I'm saying? You don't start off running it against the Steelers, mistake. And all these mistakes is costing us and it's giving us L's, okay, instead of dubs. We want dubs instead of L's, Arthur Smith, just to let you know that. As a fan base, we want to win. The players want to win. They're busting it. You could tell that, okay? So those two things, the way we started the first series, and we got a rookie quarterback. A running game is any quarterback's best friend, especially a rookie's. So start off running the rock with easy passes. It's so simple. Listen to Chuckery on his thing. He works 92.9 the game, and he say, quick, easy throws, establish the run. It's like everybody knows it except our head coach. So, all right, we battled back. I will say one thing. Ritter got away with throwing a pick. It went through the guy's hands. One, because Ritter put some smoke on it. The guy could have caught it and took it to the house, but he didn't. After the deflection, it still hits Olamide Zaccheaus OZ in the hands in the end zone, and he drops it. Yeah, it's a difficult catch to make, but you're supposed to have the ability to have the concentration as an NFL wide receiver. If that ball is deflected or whatever and you got a chance to make a play on the ball, you got to squeeze it and make a play. That would have been a touchdown. Okay. I'm not sure if we ended up scoring later after that or not, but still, let's get our concentration level up. You got to make plays for the young quarterback. It's as simple as that. So I like the confidence Ritter showed, leading the drive, 2 minutes left. Still suspect play called by Arthur Smith. 4th and 5. Desmond Ritter connects. Beautiful pass to London. Gets it. Ball gets punched out. At some point in time, London's going to learn, hey, where am I at? What's situational football? He even said that in his presser. Catch the ball, get down. We need a field goal to tie. Touchdown wins. You've done what you needed to do. Don't try to do too much. But you can't fault a rookie wide receiver for that. Some people can, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, it happens. I would have liked for it not to happen, just like everybody else, but it did. So the Bengals beat the Bucs like I said they would. The Steelers beat the Panthers like I said they would. So, really, if we would have handled our business and our coach would have put us in the best position to win like a coach is supposed to, we'd be tied with Tampa for first place. But instead, try to be too cute, and now we're in dead last place in the division with 3 games left to go. If we make the playoffs, like I said before, great, awesome. I don't expect us to, but I did expect to split this game with the Saints. That was pretty much what would have made it a successful season to me. Split it with the Saints. You let them off the hook in the first meeting. Let them have a great comeback win. And we were supposed to go down there and get the win back. Get some redemption. It didn't happen. But I will say our players, they fought tooth and nail. Most of these games come down to it, especially for the Falcons. It's either a close loss or a close win. Besides the one outlier, the 49ers game, only game we really dominated, and that was Mariota's best game. And he didn't have to do that much. I think he only had like 15 pass attempts. So I thought the formula was for Ritter to have around 20 pass attempts, be a better passer than Mariota, and we still run the rock, control the game, win the game. Arthur Smith didn't want to do that. He wanted to wait till it was too late to start pounding the rock. So, the season, man, it don't make me feel good. It makes me feel good for the possible future of our team, players-wise, but I don't know what we're going to do with the coach. If y'all like the coach, I've heard people say, Arthur Smith, he's doing a hell of a job coaching with the talent that he has, and we were only supposed to win 2 games and all this blah, blah, blah. That's BS nonsense to me, because you got the talent to win the games, and there was other games that you should have won that you lost. Yeah, we got one lucky win against the Panthers, but we really had that game in hand. It was just a play call, and I feel like that kind of brought the other team back into the game. Again, falls back on the coaching staff. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the coach. Y'all think he's a good coach? You think he's made lemonade out of lemons, or do you think he's took some lemonade and kind of turned it back into a lemon? I say he's done a fair job, but I'm not really impressed with Arthur Smith. I'm not really feeling the hire. Next year he'll have, like, to me, his last opportunity to prove something, and to me it's like, you either win the division next year or we need to get a new coach, because you'll have cap room. You can sign players. You can make adjustments. You can learn from your mistakes. Please learn from your mistakes, Arthur Smith. You expect the players to learn from their mistakes as well as I do. I expect the coaches to learn from their mistakes as well. So get it together. Tough loss. Go up to Baltimore, play the Ravens next. It wouldn't surprise me if we got a win. It wouldn't surprise me if we got a loss. Then we got the Cardinals. I'll be at that game. Hopefully Ritter can lead us to a win in that game. I feel like he was going to lead us to a win tonight. We just had a turnover at a bad time. And then we ended against the Bucs. So there's a slim possibility we could win the division. I think maybe if we win out and everybody else lose out or something. I don't know, but I ain't banking on that. Players just keep playing, keep balling, keep trying your hardest. Don't give up. Next year we'll start fresh with Ritter, and hopefully Arthur Smith will figure his coaching out, and we'll get some veteran players, and we'll get healthy. We'll get Pitts back, be a little bit more dynamic and unpredictable on offense. Maybe our defense will be a little bit better with some vet additions. You know, loyal to the end, ATL.GA faithful. That's why my name is what it is. That's what I got for y'all. Y'all let me know if I missed something. Oh yeah, we got away with the Saints defense was pass interference a little bit, but we got some calls and then we didn't get some calls, so that's even. That's a wash. I think it was pretty good officiated game. Nothing really stood out to me. But yeah, besides that, just game plan, play calling. Not a fan. I'm a fan of my squad. I'm not a fan of the play calling. Oh. And what's his name? Felipe Franks. The gadget plays with Felipe Franks. Are you kidding me? Please stop. Please stop. All right, I'm going to end this video like I end all my videos. Thank God works. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your night or day. 1.